Hi, this is a video for complete beginners, for complete first-timers on how to do a side on a Rubik's Cube. If you just bought a Rubik's Cube, you mixed it up, and you just want to do a side, let's learn how to do that. We're going to learn how to do the white side, just because I like white and I'm picking it first. The thing that you have to know about a Rubik's Cube is that the center is the side that makes the whole color of that side. So if we're going to do white, we're going to have to find the white center, and that's what we're going to do. Now, there's corners, there's edges, and we're going to go put them all in place. And so for starters, it's easy. If you see something that is white, you can just turn it up and put it there. But now it's going to start to get harder. And look, here's another white. We can just sort of turn it up. But here's where it starts to get hard. You want to start putting all the rest of these whites on the top without messing up what you got. So here's a couple of moves that's going to teach you how to put a white and make a side. So what you want to do is you want to look for a piece on the bottom row here that is the color that you want to do. So in this case, white. So here's white. And what you want to do is you always put it below where you want it to be. So let's say you want this white to be up here. You put it below where you want it to be. You turn it to the side so it's out of the way. You can then turn down the part that you want it to go to. And there it is. You can turn it. So now it's there. And then you can turn it back up. And now it's in its place. Now, sometimes you'll see that they're on the bottom. And sometimes you'll see that edges and stuff are up here, and sometimes you'll see that they're in the middle row. So let's talk about how to do that. If you want to put a piece that's in the middle row up to the top, what you're going to do is you're going to put it on the side, sort of. So if we want to put this white piece right here, what you're going to do is you're going to put it on the side of where you want it to go. It could also be on this side, and it doesn't matter. And what you're going to do is sort of the same thing. You're going to move it out of the way, which is turning it back. See, there it's there. Turn this down. It's still there. Turn that piece back into the place, and then turn it up. And now you've got that piece there. And the same thing would have happened if the piece was here. You would have turned this out of the way. You would have turned this down and put it in and here and done that. So now let's move on to the next piece. Now here's a piece here that actually is on the top row, and you need to get it on the very top. So but to do that, the first thing you need to do is you need to turn to get it on the bottom row, so that you, or this middle row, so you can put it up. It's hard to put it up from right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to move it down. You're going to turn the bottom twice, and you're going to turn it back up. Now it's on the bottom, and it's exactly where you want it to be, and we can do that same move we did before, which is out of the way, turn down so where you want it to go, turn it back into place, and then turn it back up, and now that's there. So now we just have two more pieces to do to complete the side. They're on the bottom. So when you have a piece that's on the bottom, to put it on the top, you have to do a move, again, just like the other thing, that gets it on the bottom row first. So in this case, what you're going to do is if you're going to put it directly under where you want it to go. So I want this white to go here. You're going to turn the right side. You're going to turn the bottom clockwise, and then you're going to turn the right side. And what you've done is you've put it on that row. So now we can put it exactly under where we wanted it to go. We want this to go up here. Here's white. We go up there and do sort of the same moves we've been doing. Move it out of the way so it's right there. Bring it down. Still there. Bring it back into place and turn it up. Now we have everything but one left to go, and that one is right there. So it's the same kind of thing, whether it's on this side. If it's on this, when the white was on that side, we turned it out of the way this way. But now we have the white on this side. We still wanted to put it there. We're going to turn it out of the way. We're going to turn it down. It's still there. Turn it back and turn it up. And there you go. You've just completed the white side. Now before I go, I want to just point out one more thing, which is you've done the white side. And if you're thinking, great, I want to keep going and solving the rest of the cube, that would be great. But there's something I want to show you. Here is another cube I did where I solved the white side, and I want you to see the difference between the two things. Notice that not only in this cube the white side is solved, but this top layer is all still like different colored and all scrambled up. But on this cube, not only is the white side solved, but all of these pieces on the top row match up. Well, if you're ever going to solve the Rubik's Cube and you want to do a side, you're going to need to make sure that when you do the white side, that you're also doing this top row. And I'm just going to quickly talk about that. When you're putting these pieces into place, for example, let's take this one out of the way that we put in. When you're putting this piece into place, what you have to do is you have to say, well, it's going to go here, and if you look, you have to look at the pieces next to it as you put each piece up and say, okay, well, this piece is not just white, but it's one piece. It's white, green, red. And when I put it up, you want to say to yourself, oh, okay, well, where's the white center, where's the green center, and where's the red center? Because then that piece, this one, actually needs to go here. And so if you were to move it out of the way, put it down, it's still there, turn it in, and turn it up, you start to see that, oh, I'm creating the top layer, not just making a side. And if you're able to think about the pieces as in having two colors where the top has to match and then the center, the other color has to match the center, you actually can create this. See, this red row matches red, blue matches blue. And if you're able to do this, you're well on your way to being able to not only just solve a side, but solve the whole cube. I hope you got a lot from this tutorial. Leave me a note and tell me what you think. Thanks.